Hello and very warm welcome to RefLimts. This is Swaroh Hussain. In this hands-on video tutorial, we will learn about Koha interactive and self-service features. Koha has multiple Web 2.0 features, means a patron can communicate or interact with the librarian, or simultaneously librarian can interact or communicate with the patrons. And there are multiple self-service features, those can perform patron him or herself. So let's start this video. Here we are going to discuss some interactive features first, and we will also talk about the self-service feature, a part of self-check-in checkout. For self-check-in checkout, there's a complete video available on my channel. Here we just discuss a few new features in Koha 23.05 and 23.04. I mean 23.11. So let me open my system, and here I am using Koha 23.11, that is the current release of Koha. In some other video we will try to learn how we can install it, and there I actually log in to the OPAC as a user. So let me see my account as a user, as a patron, and there you can see this feature is one of the oldest feature of Koha library system, that is to make a purchase suggestion or purchase request. So there actually a patron can make a request or can recommend some book to a librarian. So let us do this. So there we need title only, and the patron can provide multiple information: author, publication year, ISBN number, publisher, collection title, publication place, quantity, item type, library, and the reason. So but the title is actually mandatory field. At least the title need to provide, for example, an introduction to cataloging and classification. And any author, like this is just for example. Still we are in 2023, and soon we will enter in 2024. So publisher, collection title, and submit your suggestion. So patron can actually submit this suggestion this way, ideally this way. See, it has been requested now, and when librarian may log in his interface, he or she may receive the notification that there's a purchase request available. See this one. And let us see. So you can actually provide the email address, so the librarian may receive the email. And to provide email address, you need to work at the administration, global system preferences, So here you can see this is the actually the. Now what you can do, a librarian, if he or she may need to fill some additional information, so this can be added. And like author or the heir or whatever. On the other hand, librarian actually can mark accepted and reason, or can reject this. Select manager who actually manage this, or if there's one librarian only, or this actually allocate to the acquisition librarian. So thank you. Okay, 15 days and submit now. Okay, I need to select the suggestion here. Now patron may see the status of the status will change here. See, it has accepted by the library. See, it has updated the status, and now a patron can see what is the status of his purchase suggestion. This way, a patron can communicate and interact with the librarian about the acquisition or subscription of any resource that is not available in library or required more. Similar, a patron can report to the librarian about the system problems or any difficulty in system. So to activate that feature, librarian or admin panel, there you need to go in admin, I mean the Koha administration, and there in system preferences you can search report a problem, and that feature actually introduced with the Koha 22.05 or maybe Koha 22.11. So you need to allow this, and you can also configure the admin email address. And to configure a Koha admin email address, you can actually go to Koha administration, and in Koha administration you will see the Koha admin. See, there is Koha admin email, this one. So there you can write your email address, for example. This is just for example, it's not my real email address. And you also need to work on SMTP server activation. If you want to learn how you can work on Koha SMTP server, so you can watch the video in the description of this video and also the I button. And now how it will work when you actually add this feature, report a problem. On OPAC, a pattern can see report a problem. So there he or she can write to you and the librarian can see what his concern about the system and may resolve it. And actually whatever the librarian do about the system to notify a pattern, you need to work on SMTP server. So through the email address, it will notify the pattern. Pattern may not see on the OPAC about the status of this reporting. So subject, for example, slow speed, uh, or system slow speed, anything like. Please note and now pattern can submit his or her concern to the librarian. And done from the pattern side. Now librarian, how actually he or she may view the concern. For example, there you can see, and when you update, when you actually enable the SMTP server, so you will find the notification on your email address as well. So there actually you can see the problems, and the most recent is actually you can see this one. So this one, sorry, the new one, they all are closed, the status, and you can see this is mark view, and you can see the please note searching is slow on. I just close all, I just hide all close. Now this is the latest concern. So system slow speed, and it has reported by this pattern, and the status is new. So you can see, and you can acknowledge the pattern, mark view, and when you actually resolve this, so you can actually mark close. So let's suppose the problem is resolved, so you can mark it close, and now it has close, and hide the close. So, and this notification is actually inform the patterns through the email address. Pattern is not able to see the status of his report on the OPAC. And of course, when you enable, so he or she may see on the messaging. But now there's no, it's not enabled. My system is not enabled on SMTP server. So there you can see this. That's it. Okay, so move forward. Another thing that is actually the current one with the Koha 23.11. So a non-librarian or a simple library user can report, to the librarian about the cataloging concern. So Let me search one book, for example, as a pattern. For example, this one. And I see this book has no item details. So what as a pattern I can do, I can report to the librarian and submit my cataloging concern. So to activate this feature, you need to again go in Koha administration, and in Koha administration you can write catalog concern. So a patron or a library user can actually write to you about the cataloging concern. On staff interface, allow, and you can provide the email address, for example, or you can use the Koha admin email. That's also the possibility. And on opaque you can allow this. So I just activate both options here, opaque for patron and staff interface for the librarian. Now let's see. So as a patron, I can report the cataloging concern. See, now it is activated. Report a concern. I can see, I can say like item details are no item details, for example. You can ask as many as detail to your pattern. Or whatever you want to write as a pattern. I mean, your pattern would like to report, so his or her report may submit here. So you have report a concern about the cataloging, and see how librarian actually see the concern. Okay, see this one, which one is actually the latest one? So this one is actually the latest one. So there you can see and you can comment on it, details. Please note this book is not available in the library. Please provide it as early as possible so you can update. Like you can say thank you for your concern. We will try to resolve it as soon as possible. Notify the patron and add the comment. When this may resolve, you can actually write the you can check here on resolve. So your patron may receive an email through the SMTP server, a ticket about his concern. So when this may resolve, so you can actually mark the resolve. On opaque, there's nothing. Patron may not see anything about his reporting concern, as I know, but maybe I'm wrong. Okay. Okay. So another feature that is the current one with the Koha 23.11. So a patron or a library user can dismiss and or acknowledge an instant message from the librarian. A librarian can send an instant message to a patron, and that is simultaneously useful if you don't have SMTP server. If a librarian would like to communicate with the patron through the instant message, so he can actually send him an instant message, and in response patron can acknowledge that instant message. Okay, so let's suppose here we have this patron who actually reported the missing book. So we can send him an instant message on opaque, and we can actually configure some instant message here. Select note, so we can select any of the note, for example. So just write to address note. Thank you. We have, this is just for example if you don't have SMTP server installed on your system, but the better idea is to work with SMTP server. See, now it has actually added to the patron here, and when I actually check my account, when I log in as a patron on my opaque, I will see this is available here, so I can dismiss this. That's mean I acknowledge, I read this, and that's it. I mean the patron actually acknowledged this. See, and librarian will see the status here. So it has read by the patron. Similar, librarian can add a a new message, any message. For example, you please collect your books, your recommended books. Recommended is spelled wrong. From landing counter. Okay. On the back and save. And this feature you can use with the if library staff would like to communicate each other, so they can also use the staff interface. This is actually the real-time chat, sort of. In fact, you can add the chat features with some external party on your OPAC as well. See, it has read now. Okay, move forward. So we have covered all Koha interactive features, but I would like to add one more. Add live chat in Koha. So we can use third party. There's a number of websites available. We can use them to add live chat. I'll just show you one example that we did with one of the catalog. It's library.iccs.edu, one of the institution in Karachi University. So there you can see send messages, and your patron may communicate with the librarian through this live chat. He or she may need to write his name, email address, and the message. And you can add similar live chat at free of cost from this website, or number of websites available. So you just need to sign up here, and you need to provide your name, for example, your email address, and you can select any password, anyone. So I'm not going to show my password here, but okay. So I just sign up here. And you need to select the language. For example, you want to communicate in other language, like any other language, but I will go with the okay, we'll see this site name, library, and you need to provide the URL here. Unfortunately, we don't have any URL right now, so this is actually the URL. Let's see, does it work? I don't think this website may work. Okay, but we can do one thing here, but okay, let's see. And you can assign the role, like you can add any of your librarian here as the agent or whatever. uh, so this, you need to copy this JS. Okay, and that's JS. You need to add I think pack JS. Yes. Sorry, it's opaque user JS. You can use Control F here, opaque user JS, and you can provide the JS here. I think it may work, I don't know, but this is the way you can actually use this. Another thing that you need to do is to add the HTML customization in tools. HTML customization, and new entry, where you want to see I think opaque navigation bottom, and the publication date a day before the date, and you can say ask a librarian. And same script you need to add here. Save. And save. Let's see, it maybe work, I mean, or maybe not, because we are, yes, now it's working. See, it's here. And on opaque you can refresh this. See, it's available here. We are here, and You need to start new conversation. So need help, search out our help center for answer, and you can communicate. Okay. So you can communicate with your patron through the live chat. See, let me write anything here. Uh, thank you. And see, this actually pop up here, and you have received one message here. Thank you. And now you can work with this uh, uh, interface. I mean, of this website interface, you can handle this chat. You can also see, you can reply this. Join chat. Welcome. Your user on OPAC will see this. So this is actually great. So you can add live chat in Koha OPAC through this website. It's tawk.to, and it's surely 100% free. So you can integrate this one on your website, and through this you can actually see the live visitor. Today is nothing because we are not actually online. So, and the history as well. And of course, you can chat with your patrons, and you can add the new group, new admin, and AI assistant. And of course, you can administrate your setting. You can change the property, the website name. You can inactive this. You can change the URL, region. You can provide if you want to specific for any region, and you can discover this more. So for right now, let me inactive this because we are not live at this moment. Okay, but you can active this, you can run it out, and you can chat with your patrons. So today history is actually 5 user right now. We actually browse this for the 5th time. Okay, so and now let us move to Koha self-service features. We have discussed the interactive web 2.0 features of Koha, and now we will talk about the self-service features. A part of self check-in checkout modules, you can have a video in the description of this video and on the I button if you want to work on Koha self check-in checkout modules. Here I am going to discuss one new feature, that is self checkout at OPAC, and you just need to activate this system preferences. Say Koha, OPAC trusted checkout. So you can actually activate, or you can allow this system preferences here. And you can allow this. When you allow this, your patron can check out from the OPAC after the login. See, You just need to add the barcode, any barcode of the book, and submit, and that's it. So he or she may check out from his own system, I mean, the login page, opaque login page. And there's no configuration involved. You just need to activate one system preferences. That's it. Okay, so let us try one barcode. Your patron may need to scan the barcode like this and submit. And what? I think I need to refresh my pack. Okay, it say item not found. So we are at the wrong barcode, maybe. So I don't remember any barcode right now. Okay, anyways, this way you can perform the self checkout. Okay, move forward. So here we have some new features of Koha 23.11, and there you can specify the user CSS and the JS at the library level. For example, you have multiple branches uh, on your Koha opaque, so you can differentiate one branch to another when a patron may log in and he or she may see the different styles of opaque. So let me show you how. And here, okay, in staff mode you need to go at the administration, and here at libraries, and for example this branch, and you can change the user CSS and JS at the library level. Okay, let me add some CSS here. Okay. And if you want to learn about Koha opaque customizations, so number of videos available on my channel, and with Koha 23.05 I have made a video. So this is actually to change the background color and the size, and the main user block front font color. Okay, link color, so let us put these search bar color, search button color. Okay, now let us copy this, and here in CSS we may add them and save now. The system is slow right now. Okay, so we can see the difference. I mean, this opaque to another opaque. See, this is your specific for this branch. When you see this, some other libraries are available here. Let us see this library. I think it has to be different. No. What is the difference between this? Okay. I think I need to log out. Okay, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Now you can see this. So when the pattern, I mean the specific pattern you have defined, this pattern is actually belong to this library MSL, and you have defined the CSS, I mean the style of the opaque like this. So whenever the pattern man log in, he will see the style like this. So this is what actually, and generally, I mean the general public will see like this. Okay, so we need to add one more pattern. I'll show you the difference between this. Okay. Sorry. Just quickly, we will add one more pattern here. Okay. The name is okay. And change the library. Save now. We need to provide the username. Change the password. Here's a simple non-librarian actually user. So log in with like see now one pattern login here, and this pattern is belong to another library. When this pattern login, so opaque is something different. When the other pattern login, the opaque is something different. Because we have configured the opaque, I mean we have configured the CSS there. So this way you can actually modify the opaque if you want to. Okay, the next feature of Koha 23.11 is where is that file? Okay, so pattern protection, I mean protected patterns. Okay, so you cannot actually delete the patterns by mistake or merge the pattern. Let me show you here at, for example, this pattern. And you can mark check here when you enter the record protected. So now this pattern is protected. So what is the difference between protected and unprotected patterns? So I'll show you just a minute. So let's suppose I want to delete, but I cannot delete here. See, it say pattern is protected. So this way, if we want to make patterns protected, especially the librarians, so we can use this option. Okay, this is quite interesting when you actually trying to work with the reports, SQL report, auto suggested report. Okay, let me show you how. In Koha reports, create from SQL, and you will see number of reports. I'll just show you the thing that I want to. Any name you can provide, like ABC, whatever. See, insert parameters and item. So it will suggest you what you want. You can add here branches. You can say item types or whatever. So this way you can easily, instead of typing the whole value, you can easily work with the SQL report. Okay. And of course the Mana KB report, if you activate this, you can get the number of reports from this KB. I'll just show you how. You need to share your statistics with Mana KB, and you can get a number of things there. It's one of the shared platform. Share content with Mana KB, and you can learn more about this. You can say yes, auto subscription sharing. Okay, you can activate this, and you can provide your email, your name if you want to, but I just go with this to create more reports. Like, so you can create multiple reports here. See, now this one is available. New SQL from Mana. So, for example, accession register. Just write here. A number of reports available, so you can add them. For example, I mean, it has multiple options, so you can import any report. Anyways, so I just show you the report module as well. It has enhanced and it's quite effective right now. So you can get the um, some important reports from here. They are already available, but now you can see this is patrons with the most checkouts. This is one of the exciting report. Most circulated item, patrons who haven't checked out, item with no uh, checkouts, of course, and item lost, ordered by fund, catalog by item type, average loan time, Koha database schema. This is something else. And statistics, you can see the statistics here like circulation, cataloging, patrons, acquisition, holds, cash register, and so on. And thank you very much for watching RefLimits. This is Farooq Hussain. We have covered a number of features. We have talked about the Koha Web 2.0 interactive features. We have talked about the self-service features of Koha and a very few features of Koha 23.11, that is the current release. And here I especially would like to acknowledge the support of assistant librarian at ICCBS University of Karachi about the live chat option. I am also a learner of Koha library system, and we are going to enter in 2024. So happy new year. Keep watching RefLimits. Thank you very much.